Taking too long. Nothing going long.
Oh, right. I know what you're gonna say. If you have a phone in your hand, that means you have a phone.
And
Mommy
we're
needs a
live.
stiff drink.
Wait. Start back over. I don't want to be in a shot. Bye.
Too late now.
Oh, man.
Gravy train is rolling. Rolling. Good night, y'all. Part 2.
Good night.
It's brought to you by some yellowtail,
Tail yellow.
jammy red roux. It's a kangaroo. And it's it's the Cassia family.
Casella.
Casella.
Casella family.
Casella. 2 L's is a Y. Seems Spanish. Casella.
2 L's is a way?
Yes. Se llama. When you have 2 L's, you say white.
Oh, in Spanish? Oh, okay.
See.
I wondered if the L magazine would be like IE magazine.
You say yo sé español. Me hablo español. Okay. But it's from Australia, so. Casella. Or case la.
Like, people can't see my face because the light is in it.
Yeah,
I can't talk to the light. The lens flare.
Yeah.
Too much light in the house, right?
Turn off one.
Let's turn off this.
Ooh.
Even worse.
Mood lighting. Yeah, that ain't working.
I know. You gotta put dimmer. You gotta put dimmer.
Yeah, don't worry. We
You
gonna
got like
work
a white
out.
plastic bag of puffy like.
We gonna work out all these kinks in our new home. Guess what, guys? We're moving. In faith. Yeah, no, seriously, we're moving. We need to, cause it's part of our destiny. So part 2 of surviving the wait, how we actually, you can see my pots. Don't mind my pots in the background. All right. Then cook good food tonight. We just finished eating. It's delicious. We had some mincemeat and pasta.
When you were this, right when you had the long hook stick.
How long was it?
You never watch cartoons where the body is still doing garbage and you just get a long stick with a hook on the end.
You log it back a little bit. Cut him off majority of you had. See? That's what we're talking about there, man. Anyhow, we are actually, normally guys, we are on IG doing this stuff live, but tonight we're actually doing YouTube. Hi YouTube. I need to show some love to my YouTube channel, see, so that I can grow it. So I can do lives from YouTube, because it's just better, it's easier, you know, I can build out there. But good night, YouTube. So while he's working out some more kinks.
Like the worst podcast ever. Like.
The worst life ever. That's what we're going for. It's like, oh, it's all in the plan. It's all in the plan. I see any holes in my stairs. One for you, and one for me.
Going in stairs.
Don't worry about it.
And there's a flat when you use your storage, you store in it, and they used to store toys in there.
It's true.
It's like glass half full.
But no, it's true. The woman's throw all her things in there.
Exactly.
Honestly, it's like just stick them in
Sure,
there.
they find their own storage.
Liam used to do the same thing for Nina, you know. He used to put everything in the stairs. We just talk about you. We didn't call you. So just one last quick little adjustment. Yes. So now you're capturing both of us. Okay, so
5 minutes. 5 minutes adjusting the camera, right?
just to start. The good thing about this is that we can cut all that.
Yes, you're right.
If we need to. But
Today's
we
life
won't
is going to be
because this
short.
is life.
This is a short life now.
This is life. So
Drop a message and then just leave.
pretty much. And that is we waited for November 26th.
Yeah, sure. Right from February. What February? 26th?
February 28th.
February 28th, right? Yeah, from that time, obviously we're living together. And then you proposed. Then we had to go home and see a house. You know how that be, right?
It's like, will you marry me? I'll slice clip here.
But question though, so before that, what were we doing? We were just living together.
Yeah. Before the proposal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
living.
it was just you get work because you were working on the rig at the time. So it was like work, home, and your schedule was weird too because you used to like get up early morning to have to go to the rig, and you know you had a very weird work schedule. I don't even know how we actually get that workout. Based on it's like you just go through life, you know. Like when you in things, you make things work.
Yeah.
So we made it work. We said we would do that, and he agreed to wait on me because it was my initiation and I would say more for my healing because how should I put it? It was just something I discovered is that things I never had. Just like fun facts. Things I never had. I never had a wedding shower. I never had.
Never have I had.
Yeah, never have I had a bridal shower. Never ever have I had a baby shower. Never ever have I had a bachelorette party. Never ever have I had. What else?
Well, I mean, in terms of bachelorette party,
You ain't had a bachelor party.
yeah, bachelor party, you do it. It's in Barbados. It's like you get caught up with perception. Oh, bachelorette party. Ooh, we can get this man dressed like a fireman. He can walk up on me, and they end up in some. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, y'all get a little piece from a strange thing before. It's like why? It's like, why is it necessary to have those things?
Hey.
Did the people in the Bible have those things? Did the people in the Bible have like bachelorette party? Cause exactly what it is like, you want to have one last party before you resign yourself to a life of boredom. That way it is. It's like, oh, let me have a big party. You understand? Let me go you know, get some hooker to dance for me and whatnot, and you know, do all them things. Or you know, she get a dance when she, you know, what I'm saying, so that when she get married, or you know, all the fun then no. Or the more fun when you're married.
Which is like, interesting because
what's the whole purpose?
I saw this photo, right? No,
this
video.
Do Mormons have bachelorette parties?
I
like,
saw.
Oh, Sister Jebediah, I can see she ankles, boy. She can get it. It's like, what?
I saw this video of I follow this page called Nigeria Weddings, right? Nigeria Wedding Digest or something like that. So they show you these videos and their stories. And I saw one of these. I mean, it was the most beautiful, you know, altar scene.
Where's the pillows?
Upstairs. Go get them.
Where's the black one?
Upstairs. Go get it. Everything is upstairs.
Oh, yeah, we could have ordered it.
The chair's broken?
No, it's not broken. So you have this this beautiful Liam. Mommy and Daddy doing something. You can go watch your TV until we're done. Or sit there quietly. You choose. So this most beautiful wedding altar scene, and the bride is coming up the runway, the walkway, the aisle, and the groom started to cry. I mean, real tears. You could see them just dropping from his eyes, and he's trying to wipe them and everything, and he's just crying. And his best man, kind of gave him a tissue and comforted him, but he's just weeping. And I just had the funniest thought. It was like my cave moment, right? Because normally women would get all weepy, like, oh my God, he's crying because he's seeing how beautiful his bride is and whatnot, right? And I had a cave moment, and I thought, like, he crying because that last piece of pussy you get for the rest of his life. And he must be regretting it. But he can't turn back now.
Is it how shallow is she, right?
So I didn't say, are those tears of joy or are those tears of like regret? This is lady man crying like, yo, I can't believe I'm doing this.
It's true enough. See? You see how morbid my wife is? I am crying because I am, I guess, joyful that I'm doing that. Sad too that my mother didn't see it.
Oh, that was your tears.
So she was like, oh, you're just sad because he's like, you changed me. No,
it was not us. It was somebody else. So I just had the thought. Thought that, is this what men's tears mean? Because a woman's tears, the thing is, right, I hardly see women cry.
Unless they manipulate.
I honestly hardly see women cry walking on the aisle. Very few like videos, that you see online or social media. I'm not saying that women don't cry.
Just happy.
But very, very few women cry. And it's like you just always seeing them like smiling. They're like so happy, and probably because we don't want the makeup run though. It's like, if you cry, that mascara and start to run, and you can ruin the look and whatnot. So you hold a teen, But it is just one of those things where I just had that thought, like what he really crying for? Like ball and chain, because that's basically what they promote, right? Marriage to be like a ball and chain. Like, I'm just linked to this person for the rest of my life, and I'm in a prison.
Yeah, from both sides.
Fun
hence
fact.
Where the bachelorette and the bachelor party.
Probably, but fun fact. This isn't a prison. He's free to go.
It's a choice.
I'm free to go. Marriage is not a prison. Marriage is not a thing that, you're chaining anybody to anything. You're committing willingly to the other person and saying, you know what, I just want to do life with you. And I'm choosing to do life with you. And you make the vows for a spiritual reason. It has nothing to do with the flesh. It's like, how many people set these vows and they end up breaking them, going outside the marriage, and when things get hard, they get vexed, or when somebody gets sick, they left them. It's like, that a little too hard for me. It's like you honestly say these things, but you don't really realize the reality of it, So we decided to wait because he decided to wait on me. I asked to be waited on because I had to get my mind right. I actually wanted to not be in a relationship where it was literally just about sex. If you're going to be married to this person, that's automatic sex. So what is that you are going to just be focused on that and let that be the end all of your relationship? It should never ever be the end all of the relationship. You got things to do. We got business and empires and all these different things to do together. We want to get into each other's psyche and try to understand, like how we work together, because my role is to help him accomplish what he's supposed to accomplish, and him doing the same thing for me, accomplishing what I am supposed to accomplish. You understand? Because if it can be a two-way street, and we only just focusing on the sex, you are literally like avoiding the other aspects of the human person.
Yeah, because sex comes with a lot of things you got to unpack too.
Yeah.
Unpack not only the programming that comes with, porn and whatever hang-ups you would have with previous partners. Because they figure out nowadays nobody really a virgin anymore. So it's like all those hang-ups you gotta get over. Misconceptions, if you have any fears, if you have any stumbling blocks. It's like all those things got unfold
Yeah.
over a period of time. I mean, it may have taken me what, six years to get to the point that we are at now, or I am at now. Yeah, she could take it this way because there's a bit too much information. But it would take that long to get to the point where it's like, okay, what you thought was, a big issue. What you thought was a big issue based on societal programming is not really an issue because this person is here to stay. This person is committed to you. This person, isn't really about that either. You understand? Because I guess in the unfolding, you just learn the person, you understand what they want, what they desire, and so forth, and you try to, work with them and provide what they want. But I guess in the initial years, which is why a lot of marriages may fail too, is that if you don't have communication about all those issues, all those stumbling blocks, and you try to unpack them, during those years, you're gonna fall down. And I think that's the issue that not we can face, but couples will face in the long run.
Yeah. So I can stick in right here the how we did it because we're coming up to the 20-minute mark and we just decided we're only gonna do a very short video for you guys just to break in YouTube a little bit. But how we did it. Step 1, ask. So I had to swallow my everything, humble myself. I had to submit myself to God and say, well, Daddy, I can ask this man this thing because I don't know if he's going to leave, stay. I don't know if he's going to continue the relationship with me. But I had to get the boldness to present the question to him because I was fearful, and the fear was of rejection. The fear was, will he not want to wait, and then I will be forced to end the relationship.
You were forced to end a relationship
if you didn't want to wait.
If you didn't want to wait.
Yeah. You didn't know that, right?
No.
Yeah. Because look at it this way: if I wanted to do this God's way, and this was me requesting to do this God's way, and you rejected my request to do it God's way, you would not be going the same direction as me in the future because I am going towards God, right? So if you would have said no, then I would have said, well, it makes no sense me trying to force you to make a decision or try to manipulate you to make a decision to see me and where I'm going or to come along this journey with me. We would have had to end our relationship. We would not be here today. But that was the thing in my head, that if you had rejected it and said no, we would not be here.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
See? He learned something new.
It's true, right? She'll turn on all this.
I didn't want to turn on all of that, but that is how serious I was about the question. That I would have sacrificed the relationship because God meant more to me. And doing it God's way meant more to me. Because I knew the significance of having God in the relationship, right? Outside of God being in the relationship, you crash, you burn, you do beer jump. I was married before, and God was not in my first marriage. at all. I tried to do it the other way. You know, it was like you do the sex first and then you get married after. You know, because I would have gotten pregnant with Jaden, and we were outside of wedlock. So I was trying to pull together a marriage. You know, I was trying to make it spiritually legal. Like, okay, now let me do this thing in the flesh. We just get married so that I could be covered. But this person did not want to be covered, or this person did not want to cover me in that regard. You know, I was questioned. I was asked, like, you sure you want to get married? That kind of way, you know. This person didn't want to be married. But me trying to fix this thing that I had already put it, you know, I put the cart before the horse, so to speak. The horse cart can't work if the horse before the cart. If you put the horse in the back, how the horse gonna pull? It's just impossible. So because I made that mistake before, I was not going to make that mistake again. You know, and I had to put my ducks in a row. And I say, you know what, my father is more important than even my pleasure. You know, my father's will is more important than, this relationship. You know, because he's the end all and the be all of things. He's the body who will keep us together in the marriage, because I know how hard marriage can be. And if I don't go to him, I can mash up this man. You know, and if I am not humble before God, then things that come my way, I may mash up the children. You know, there's a lot of mashing up that you could do in a marriage. And I don't want to mash up anything. I don't want to destroy this man. I don't want to destroy my kids. I don't want to destroy myself. I don't want to destroy any friends or a perception of what marriage should be or what it should look like. I don't want to do that, you know. So I gotta put it the right way, and hence I you know, stepped out in faith and asked. So that was step one. I asked, and he said okay.
To be clear, she asked me to wait. All right.
And he said okay. So that was step one. Step two was the waiting, which was hard. But I tried to busy myself, my thoughts with things in terms of physically doing things. So like taking care of the home, you know, we were living together, yes. But like I was studying also at the time. I was going to college, and it was like I focused on that, you know. So instead of thinking about idle thoughts, you know, because when you get too idle, you start getting feelings and then you want to go rub up on your body. So it was like, stay busy, focus on your work, focus on what it is you had to do. And when I asked him, I don't even think that he had proposed yet. When I asked you, it wasn't, you didn't propose yet?
Can't remember.
Yeah, he didn't propose yet when I suggested us waiting. I think I suggested the waiting shortly after we moved in together.
Oh, okay.
And then you proposed to me in February, which was like a couple months later. And then we set the date for the November.
Yeah. Well, stuff. I proposed. I guess I proposed to you because I wanted you. But then it's like, okay, well, if you told me to wait before I proposed, it's like, okay, how long is it supposed to go on then?
so
you're supposed to wait.
Also,
we can't live together, so wait. Okay, wait to what? You know what I mean?
So when I asked you to wait, you didn't know? You said yes, but was that your thought process? I mean, like...
Yeah, it's like, wait, okay, what time like that is? Yes, I don't know, is that you were my girlfriend by then?
Mm-hmm.
We were in a weird place, right?
Mm-hmm.
She recently divorced, or currently. It's like...
I had just gotten a divorce. Like, I was separated before, but my divorce was just about final.
Right, so where are we? It's like... we're in a weird place. It's like, okay, you're not my girlfriend. You're my wife.
Which was my question all the time. I used to ask him all the time, like, what were we?
You're a spinster.
It's like, what were we, you know?
Yeah. What I said? We people living together.
Mm-hmm.
Living
He didn't want to put labels on it or anything like that.
Yeah, because I remember the verse in the Bible. If a man marries another man's wife, okay, want to put a label on it.
Yeah.
They want to get hell. They don't put a label on you. It's like, or we just standing in the house. I just know she, but I didn't know she in that kind of way. I just know she. I say, don't come for me, yeah. I know she. You just in your house.
See, you might fear for the God's wrath. Yes, poor person.
Yeah, of course, because, you know, I want that old, coming that old thing where it's like, oh, hellfire and damnation. Not all. Personal relationship and love. I was like, no. Yeah, you get in hell though.
Yeah.
I want to get in hell. I just want to, by God's grace, that you don't end up there.
It's true.
Not all. Jesus loves me, this I know. For the Bible.
We'll fast forward this singing,
No.
hopefully. But yeah.
She missed all the good parts. No worry, when we start podcasting, we you know, I'll be facing you.
Yeah.
Looking you like.
Yeah, we can just be sharing a thing. You two just get a little taste. Yeah. You get a little like warm up taste for our podcast. Look out for that.
Yeah, when you back finish.
Yeah. We're doing some work. But that was 2. So step 1, step out in faith and ask the question. Step 2 was to busy myself. He busy himself. And in all that, we were trying to work it out too in terms of what it looked like, what it was going to be like, what was good to do and not good to do, because you still, you know, wanted to embrace each other that kind of way. But it's like what you can do. The off limit thing was coitus, full penetration. That was like, no, none of that. But kissing, we kissed. You know, we did some kissing and hugging. So that was on limits for me because I'm still touchy-feely. I'm the huggy one, you know. Like, I like hugs. I like closeness. I like to touch him and, you know, feel you up and thing. he was not the touchy-feely at the time too, but which was good because if he was touchy-feely, then it would have been downhill. So thank God for him and who he was. But hugging was good. We held hands. Yay, good job. I'm sorry.
So anyway,
Can I put it back together?
so those things were off limit. Were off limit. So I asked the person to wait. And I mean, all of those things would be covered in the 6 flags, right? Because not only red flags, there are orange flags, there green flags. Yeah, as you said just now, if I didn't want to wait, the relationship would not have gone on.
So, step out in fair. They're trying to wrap it up because we're going to 30 minutes.
Yeah. I said we need notes.
I actually keep notes in my head. So step out in faith.
I need to write it down.
Yeah. Step out in faith. Get yourself busy. Figure out what is waiting for you in terms of what it's going to look like. And make sure that you do not impose yourself on the other person, or you don't like bombard the other person too much, you know, about feelings and all that kind of stuff.
My heart is feeling nice and better.
Wonderful. His heart is feeling nice and better. I'm glad. I'm gonna come and kiss you up and hug you up now.
Okay.
And
You get more by that manipulation.
yeah, pretty much. I do. That's
true.
my heart. But those are the 3 main steps. See, very easy. 3 main steps for waiting. For waiting.
That's like nothing.
For your wedding day. You know, once you get those 3 things done, the waiting is easy. You know, you have to get things out up front, you know, and then communication is key. We always talking about communication and how good communication is. So if, you know, he felt a kind of way, he could talk to me about it. If I felt a kind of way, then I could talk to him about it. You keep the communication lines open. You keep the phone open. You know, you don't like block the person, or you don't like judge the person, or you don't make the person feel bad for like sharing stuff with you. Like, you be that.
I also think
Sponge.
that women may not understand that this process for men is different from them, you know. Different from how it is for women.
But we know that.
As TJ said, he took about 10 years, you know, to get her to know his wife.
Yeah.
You understand? It's a long-term process. Whereby, oh, you just sit down and study us and know us and you know, know what we're thinking and whatnot. It's a long-term process for us to, you know, understand and see little signals and whatnot. See little signals, see little, you know, behaviors and actions that let us know that something wrong. Because any day, fellas, you know, women weird, right? Women weird. Women communicate on an emotional level. We don't do that, so I think over time it takes.
But we confront them. God put them to sleep. Attack we for them. Them was the first mother and father. Okay.
But if we came,
So
y'all
I come
came
from
from
he
us.
ribs. So the DNA that God used was from
Right, DNA, but not the
them.
but not,
So
but
then
not,
the reasoning
but not the
God be the
emotional
same.
constructs.
Who tell you the emotional constructs?
You get a different brain and whatnot. So,
Job. We got the same brain.
so you mean to tell me that because you have a womb,
All I am is a wombed man.
Your brain automatically shift differently because you have a womb, right?
All I am is a wombed man.
Right. So this is what
To receive seed.
So this is what makes you a woman.
My womb.
Exactly.
But technically still man. I'm just a wombed
So you see
man.
you see how easily we offend trans people, right?
I'm a wombed man. God made it in such a way where he took me from him and he gave me a womb so I could receive his seed just for procreation, you know, so we can, you know, continue the human species. Because what's the sense of him having all the seed in him and he don't got nowhere to put it, you know? Put it in the womb and then the womb will bring forth fruit. More fruit after its own kind. But the point is that whole process that hubby just spoke about is very, very important in terms of getting to know your spouse, which is going to be in another, you know, live that we're going to do because it's late now. And we're kind of ending this, but it is so important. And because you are waiting, it gives you an opportunity to get to know that person. We had the opportunity because of circumstances at the time to live together without sex, to understand each other on a deeper level. We had to communicate. We had to learn how to be around each other, because that was also a time that he could say, I don't want this anymore, or you know what, I don't think I can handle living with you and your issues or your little nuances or your little pet peeves, because they got some things that I weird about, you know, like I literally cannot use the toilet after other people go to the toilet. I have to flush first before I use the toilet. I cannot use the toilet with people in the toilet with me. You have to leave. And if you're watching me on TikTok, you see that I make a very weird noise when my sinuses are acting up too. He had to live with all of that, you know, and he has to live with all that. There are some men that would drive them crazy.
Yeah, boy. Like this morning.
Ooh, nice.
Like this morning between.
Yeah.
Between son number one and wife. And it's like for me a pet peeve is like eating loudly, right? It's like, okay, yeah, I want to eat right, but alright, let me get my headphones. Alright, come, connect. Thank God. Okay, good. I can eat in peace now.
Yeah, because eating loudly for him, it drives him up a wall. I actually had to relearn how to eat just to have dinner with my husband. Like, I mean, at first it was just, I mean, we're going over time, but at first it was hard to do because I felt shame. I felt, you know, like this may be like an eggshell moment. It's like I can't even eat around you. Like normally I can't eat around you. Yeah, was that you put there?
No, it's not a case where she can eat wrong me. It's just a case where, okay, well.
I didn't want to offend him. Because it was annoying. Let me just say what it is.
Eat with your mouth closed.
But how can you eat with your mouth closed?
Chew quietly.
You're chewing, your mouth open.
Chew quietly.
So I'm just saying, your mouth is going and is doing things,
That
right?
life boy is like, how do you deal with your spouse's pet peeves?
Yes.
He's like, chill quietly. It's not that
So,
hard.
so I'm just saying
Let me
that
show you.
because you don't have people like calling out these things in a marriage, you're gonna have all these different little things, that because somebody else it did not offend. Like my eating never offended anybody in my family. So
Yeah.
nobody never corrected how I ate, right?
Well, if
So
that's
therefore
really
it was
wrong,
never
you
an
think-
issue. My friends, like, they never corrected my eating. He was the first person to correct my eating. And therefore, because I had to live with him, it forced me to have to correct my eating.
Yeah.
Because it was never an issue before. So marriage causes you to correct things that you never thought was an issue
It's a class.
before. So you might going around thinking, you want me to make another heart?
So that was wrong.
And you need your feet like that
Right.
for you.
So on that we will close.
Okay, you need some things on it.
You put them on. We're gonna end the live now and I'm come and draw with you. So those are our 3 points. I'm just gonna put them down in the description just in case you missed it or didn't get this far in the video. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you subscribe to the channel. Feel free to. Not gonna force anybody to, honestly, because at the end of the day, you got too many people out there, too much content out there that you can absorb and enjoy. I'm grateful. I'm just grateful for you to watch, and if you enjoy the content, you can keep, following for more. We won't be in your face all the time. We have a life. We have a marriage to nurture. We're just gonna pop in and out at times, and we're just gonna share and let you guys know, how you can, I would say, have a successful marriage and do it well. So hope you gain something. We love you. You're gonna end it?
Yes, we're gonna end it.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.